Well, across the DoD, there's the program that's called Base Relocation and Closure, the BRAC program.
Sure, everyone knows BRAC.
So as we BRAC and we relocate people, we relocate their work. So we have a mobile workforce, in essence, what we do. So what we want to be able to do is to take that workforce and give them the ability to work and be productive wherever they are. Okay, and one of the things that we have to do, and one of our larger goals, is we want to move to authenticating the user as opposed to authenticating the device.
Right.
So we use a BYOD moniker here quite a bit, bring your own device, but that's only going to satisfy a small portion of the Army's business model. What we need to do is what we're looking at is what the new acronym is called as a COOP, C-O-P-E, commercially owned, privately employed, privately enabled device, and in that sense, I will give you a device, you'll use it, I will configure it, it will be secured, it will be operational, and you will do work on it. It will be a work device that allows you to be mobile.
Wow.
And think of it as a really big point. If I can allow the Army workforce to work one day out of the office, that's 10% of your time. Your pay period's a 10-day period. I'm going to allow you to work one day out of that 10, not being in the office. If I can change that and run it into numbers, that's 10% of your time you're not on the highway coming to work. That's gas you saved.
Right.
That's time you saved. That's 10% of the floor space in my office buildings I don't need.
Right.
So think about the cost. If I could reduce my floor space in Crystal City by 10%, how much could I save in rent? The thing that we find is the difficulty is the traditional work model, I have the ability to measure what you do.
Right.
And part of that measurement is that I see you in a seat. I see you working for 8 hours a day. Therefore, I know you're productive. In the mobile world, I don't get to see you. You're on the road somewhere. You're working someplace else. Right. So how do I change technology? How do I change that mindset of our traditional thinkers to allow you to work 10% of your time at home and trust you that you're productive?
Right.
How do I get there? That's the question I have.
I think